This is Maximus Analysis here for January 26, 2016. Just apologize before I even start anything. These are think or swim charts. I haven't used them in a while, but I had some issues with my e-signal charts. So I'm just giving you what I got. ES, we see that they need to get above this 1903, hold 1875 overnight. 1875 is a number that they can tap, but we would prefer, if we're on the bull side, for them not to be that low to dig themselves out of a hole, then break 1903 for the continuation to the upside. Again, we'll look and see how they go from there. Again, they tapped 1899, I believe was the high of the day. Didn't really roll. They actually closed near the high. So the 1875 level also has significance in regards to previous swings down. So you can see here and here it was pretty much a significant area that we will continue to watch. And Q kind of have the same deal. They need to get above this I think it's 4267. And again, that would be the one for them to go and potentially test that 200-day moving average, or at least the midpoint, which is 4362. You have the YM. Again, kind of the same deal. That's really giving some strength. Remember that Apple's earnings are tonight. I'm not sure exactly where they are. Don't really care about that. If you're playing the Apple trade for more of a lotto type of thing, good luck. Looking at the TF, again, that's one of the weaker type of the IWM, basically the same type of deal that we had, one of the weaker names, and we'll continue to look at it as well. Pop up to the 1100 area would be fine for a short because we're leveraging these previous pivots. You had crude being crude, and that was corny, pun intended. We could see that again, it's been shaking out a lot of the weak hands. So a lot of people either probably went long, got their stops hit. Now they want to go long again. Again, a break above this, break below 29 could see them go back to our initial. Again, we've been talking about it for months. The $25 mark, and again, they could be the low now, but it just is not 1 or 2 bars that's going to define the low. So a break above this. These highs of 32, again, we could see as high as 35, even 37, 37 and a half, and we'll play it accordingly. Apple, right now, I'm not sure if the earnings came out. Let me see. I don't know. Whatever. So again, we'll see how this one plays out after we go with earnings. I really don't want to focus on that now because the chart could look so different. But again, we're looking at Amazon, Netflix. They're under the 200-day moving average. Again, they could pop back up, but as weird as it sounds, with all this good volume, they had their earnings on this huge day right here, and they faded everything from that moment. So it looked, I mean, again, it looked like a setup. I thought it was going to follow through, but once it got, back below here, so oh, we don't know where we're going to go. Then they gave this huge candle. So I'm going to let, again, I'll look more on a weekly time frame for that one to kind of see the setup, and it still looks good, but it needs to get above this 103 area. Again, they do have excuse me, they do have earnings as well this week, so just be cautious initiating any positions. Google, again, they had a nice little pop up right now. Really a lot of indecision for that name. You have Priceline as well that I think should get a little pop up and see if it can test at least the 1200 to 1250 area. Again, this is Priceline. It moves. So we'll see exactly what happens, but that'll be leveraging past pivots. Make sure you look at the left always to kind of give you some type of leverage on where they could potentially go, and then you add the volume aspect to say, okay, they're going up, but it's starting to tire out, and then look for a technical sell signal accordingly. And I'll just keep it at that for today. Again, Tesla. You might see an oversold bounce, but again, it's this churning sideways that it just couldn't get out its way. I thought it was going to pop up and continue and end up gapping down on the first of the year, which sucked. But again, we'll see if it can get up to this 220 area and how it responds. So we want to see if it gets, excuse me, not 220, 225. 214. We'll see how it responds if it gets up that high. So let's see what the markets do, if they're going to hold those levels that we talked about overnight. Again, they're at a good positions right now. We don't want them to get it below that 1875. We rather wake up to some type of green prints if we're looking to the bull side. Even if you want to short, shorting right here is probably a little bit more difficult because it's just 1, 2 bars back down, and that could be an easy head fake to run stops above here. So take care, and again, I apologize for the charts, and I really appreciate you guys looking at the videos, the ones that do daily. Again, I don't have a huge channel, but I try to put consistent, clear information out on the markets on a daily basis. So again, thank you very much for watching, and trade them well.